penny. All one big mistake. Great news if you're out shopping. Very bad news for those retailers, some of whom say they could go bust as a result. Let's talk to retail expert Antony Welfare. Good morning.
Good morning.
How could this have happened?
It's one of those things where technically this shouldn't happen at all. The system is set up so that it's actually checking prices. There should be fail-safe in it so that this couldn't happen, that all prices can be reduced to a penny for over an hour.
Is there any comeback for the retailers?
It's very difficult because contractually there is no comeback if it's been dispatched. So if the products have been dispatched, then the price that the customer paid is that. But the price, the repricing people, this software is what's gone wrong, and they need to look at actually what's happened and how this can work with Amazon, because it's not their fault in essence. They use the system to reprice to be competitive. They don't use it to obviously lose lots of money. And also with Amazon charging, fees on top of this, small retailers can't afford this at all.
So technically, can you explain for us exactly what went wrong?
Yes, so what a repricing software does, if we sell the same product, I set up, say £5, and then if you want to compete with me on Amazon, you might set it up so it goes at $4.98 or $4.97. So it's sort of it's a reverse auction, I suppose. And what's happened is that technically, instead of your price being $4.98, it's just pushed it straight through to Amazon to a penny.
Right.
There's just been no repricing at all.
So presumably there's a contractual agreement that says we allow you to change the prices of our product, and therefore that's why they can't get any comeback.
Well, no, there is a comeback. Well, it's not a comeback, but the way that the process works is I agree with this repricing company that you could reduce it maybe 5%, 10%. I don't agree that you can reduce it to a penny. So I can set it up. It's quite a complicated system, but it's very basic in terms of I agree the boundaries of how much you can reduce
so
my
if
price.
that contract has been broken, someone's got to pay them the money back, haven't they?
Technically, but does the contract say that
Well, it is broken if it's gone beyond the percentage that was agreed.
I think it has, definitely, but it's down to the repricing company, who are they are a big company. They're owned by Rakuten, who own Play.com. So in terms of PR, they need to sort of come out and help the small retailers, because we sell on Amazon and we couldn't afford this. We'd have a cash flow problem if this was happening. For us, luckily, we don't use them.
But do we know what sort of volume of stuff was sold? Because, I mean, small businesses, some say, look, we could go bust as a result of all of this. It was only live for an hour.
Yeah,
Can they have sold that much material?
Absolutely. An hour on a Friday night before Christmas for Amazon, it's peak trading. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of pounds going through during that hour. Now, the only saving grace was that it was Christmas party night, so hopefully not many people were shopping. But when that got out onto Twitter, there's a whole hour of people talking about it.
Yeah.
And normally if a system goes down, it's for a few minutes.
But there might be some disappointed people, because if the goods haven't been shipped, then they don't necessarily have to honour that transaction.
Absolutely. If the goods have not been shipped, then they can cancel the retailer will cancel the order. It actually only affects the ones that are fulfillment by Amazon, which are products that you put into Amazon warehouse. So the customer buys it and Amazon actually dispatches it to you. And they do that quick, obviously, they're very efficient. Those are the orders that have actually been sent. So as soon as your order's gone, the one piece stands, you can't be charged anymore. And they can't ask for the goods back, it's a contract. But if the orders come to you and you need to dispatch it, then, you take a few days to dispatch. So that's where you can cancel the order as a retailer.
Well, let's hope many people can cancel those orders then, because as much as we like a bargain,
it's just not fair.
Worth sending anyone out of business.
No.
It's not fair at all.
No.
Anthony, good to talk to you.
Thank you.
And if you've been affected by that, get in touch this morning. If you're one of those retailers who's lost money, it'd be good to hear your perspective and if you've had any feedback from Amazon or from that company, the digital company which reprices on your behalf. Let us know how you've got on at SkyStephen, at SkyGilly, news@sky.com on email. Well, let's get